Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching. My name is Alexander. I'm a Porsche certified brand ambassador at Champion Porsche in South Florida, and thank you so much for watching my YouTube videos. If you appreciate my YouTube walk around videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. Please hit that like button and feel free to comment down below. You can also contact me directly via cell phone or email with my contact information being in the video description. Welcome to the Champion Studio, and in today's video we're going to highlight this spectacular 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This is the latest generation GT3 RS based on the 992 generation 911, introduced as a model year 2023. This is the first Salzburg Livery RS that I'm recording on my YouTube channel. Very excited about this one, and I think this is a spectacular looking vehicle. Now, the Salzburg Livery is a classic racing livery that Porsche used to have back in the day. A very famous race car, the 917. Feel free to check it out, 917 Salzburg. And an iconic racing winning chassis for Porsche back with the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Now, this is an original factory wrap, so this wrap was installed at the factory by Porsche themselves. Again, this Salzburg livery. Underneath the wrap, the vehicle is the original standard white, but you can imagine with the Salzburg livery, it really changes the overall design of the vehicle quite dramatically. This vehicle just arrived as a pre-owned vehicle, so feel free to contact me directly if you're interested, so I can confirm the availability, of course the full specifications and the pricing. So let's do the walk around video, take a look at the details on this specific vehicle. Let's start of course with the Salzburg edition that I just mentioned, the livery on the outside. Then the wheels are the center locking wheels, of course, which are standard for the RS, but these are the magnesium wheels. So the standard wheels are aluminum. This one being a Weissach package with the factory magnesium wheels, has the even lighter wheels than aluminum. 20 inches in the front, 21 inches in the back. Right behind it you can see the PCCB, the Porsche Carbon Composite Brake System. Also another factory option for this specific vehicle, with the gigantic front rotors made out of carbon ceramic, with the yellow caliper of course indicating the carbon ceramic brakes. The wheels are also painted by Porsche in satin black, so matte black finish for these magnesium wheels, looking spectacular against the livery on the outside. Looking at the front, of course, a very aggressive design for the RS. Downforce, of course, is a key word for this vehicle. Incredible downforce levels that Porsche was able to create with the new RS, significantly different to the 991 generation. Of course, all the signature details, the arrow, the Porsche crest in the front being a decal instead of the actual emblem. Look in the front, of course, the very large intake to the front place radiator. Now, the GT3 RS of the 992 generation has a very similar radiator setup to the 911 GT3R, where the GT3 of the 992 has radiators on the outside edges of the front bumper. The RS only has one very large one. That's also the reason why there's no front trunk in the new RS, with this very large radiator being placed in the front. And that's also the reason why it has these very large scoops to have the hot air exit, of course, out of the front hood, which is still made out of carbon fiber. And the same also for the fenders, also made out of carbon fiber. Also, the roof is carbon fiber for the Weissach vehicles. Of course, now with the livery, not really noticeable. Same for the rear wing. But yeah, that roof is carbon fiber, the same for the rear wing. And also on the new RS, one of the major changes is also that the door skin is also once again made out of carbon fiber. On the 991 generation, the door skin was still made out of aluminum. Very aggressive styling, both visually very impressive, but of course also from an aerodynamic standpoint, just an incredible performance level that Porsche was able to get out of this vehicle, with a sub 7-minute lap time on the Nürburgring, with a naturally aspirated 4-liter flat six, just incredible. Okay, let's have a look on the other side. See, of course, the LED headlights, which are standard for the 992 generation RSs. You can also see that the lower mirror arm is painted in exterior color. Then you see the intakes, which on the 991 generation was actually to feed the air to the engine in the back. But in this case, it's an aerodynamic airflow guidance intake, where the engine itself actually breathes here on the back end of the vehicle. That's also one of the reasons why the new RS has these vanes on top of the roof. So you can imagine with the hot air coming, oh, my apologies there, with the hot air coming out of the hood. That hot air, of course, needs to be streamed in the right way around the vehicle, and we don't want to get that into the intake system of the naturally aspirated flat six, and that's why those guidance, those vanes on the roof will guide them to the aerodynamic area that Porsche prefers that hot air to go to. Of course, also lightweight glass for the RSs. Getting to the back of the vehicle, you can see that this one is also equipped with the exclusive design tail lights. Big diffuser also here on the bottom. Feel free, by the way, also to check out my video from a few days ago on the first Manthey Racing converted RS. But already the standard diffuser, look at the aerodynamic setup, just incredible. Sport exhaust, of course, standard for the RS. Just over 500 horsepower from its naturally aspirated 4-liter flat six, revving out to 9,000 RPM redline. Of course, also very special, the swan neck design rear wing. First seen, of course, on the 992 GT3, but look at the aerodynamic size of this one with the double element, active DRS, so drag reduction system, also on the GT3 RS of the 992 generation. And just the sizing of this rear wing really shows the intent of this vehicle and the high performance levels of driving that this car can do. Okay, so we looked at a lot of details on the outside. Let's have a look on the inside. This one equipped with the lightweight carbon fiber bucket seats. There we go. Also, it has a more luxurious interior finish. So with the Weissach package, we have the race text on the top of the dashboard. We have race text in the center part of the lightweight bucket seats, black leather on the outer edges of the seats. You can see this one also finished with the silver colored seat belts. Front axle lift system also equipped on this specific vehicle. And then with the Weissach package, the beautiful finished carbon fiber on the handles here in the door. This one also has a leather steering column casing. All the controls also on the steering wheel in terms of the dampers, the torque setting, the differential settings, the suspension settings. Now in racing that would not be legal, but in, of course, a road car like this, it's just incredible that Porsche is able to bring that type of technology in terms of aerodynamics, damper settings, torque, the differential settings to a street legal vehicle. It's just incredible. I want to thank you for watching this YouTube video. This is the first video I'm recording here in this Champion studio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do so. Beautiful setup here. Again, my name is Alexander, Porsche Certified Brand Ambassador at Champion Porsche. Again, my contact information is in the video description. I want to thank you for watching this video. This vehicle will go through the certification process to become a certified pre-owned 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Final tour around the vehicle. And what a stunning livery it is. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.